to Sister to Sister Chat. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Denise.
And we are
Sisters.
On this episode today, we will be talking about how we're two 20-somethings
Yes.
and we have some life advice to give you on where we are right now. I know
Yes.
we're still in our 20s, but we got a lot that we learned so far.
Yes,
so
we
we
have.
just want to tell you about it.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into it.
One thing I learned in my 20s is drinking a lot of water.
Yes.
Water
so
is very important for your
Mhm.
diet,
Yep.
and it cleanses your body, it balances
Yeah.
your pH, and it's
Mhm.
very important. So make sure you drink that water, ladies.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Another thing that I learned too is no one cares.
No
you
one
know,
cares.
so when you think that everyone's caring about what you're doing, they don't care.
They don't care.
You know, and that's the thing is that's one less worry for you. Just know
Mhm.
they don't care.
Another thing, sister, is that you shouldn't care what other people think about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
like
just
they
don't
don't
care.
care. You shouldn't care
You
either.
shouldn't
You
care.
shouldn't care what people think about what you got on,
No.
what you're doing with your life and your goals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So ignore them.
Absolutely. Another thing is just do it.
Yes.
If there's something on your mind, something on your heart that you want to do, just do it. Life
Yeah.
is so short. Don't even hesitate. Do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something that I really learned in my 20s. Is
Yeah.
go for it. It could work out. And that's the thing, too, trial and error.
Yes.
It's trial and error.
That's
you
all.
know, in your 20s, trial and error.
Yep.
So we're all figuring it out.
Yep.
We're just figuring it out.
Pretty much. Another thing, sister, is creating like a really nice makeup routine for yourself.
Oh, yes.
Even if you're not
Yeah.
into makeup,
Yeah.
do a little something.
Something.
You know, it could be lashes, it could be a
Mhm.
little lipstick, it
Yeah.
could be a little lip liner and lip gloss, your eyebrows,
Something.
you know, keep your hair nice like
Yes.
we do. We do all that.
Yes.
Because it's about how you care about yourself.
Yeah.
Self-care is the best care.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah.
Also, create a workout routine for yourself.
Mhm.
They always say, you know, when you're 16, you can eat 1,000 burgers. You're not
Yeah.
going to gain any weight. But I would say just, you know, making sure you create some type of routine, whether it's taking a little bit of a walk or balancing your diet out, but some type of routine is good and will be beneficial into your 20s.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Also, sister, is knowing that breakup's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
What do you think about that, sister?
Oh, no, it's going to hurt. But
Yeah.
another thing to add to that is don't be afraid to fall deeply in love
Oh, yeah.
for that hurt. It's going to happen. But no guards up. You know,
Yeah.
allow yourself that, because not everybody gets that opportunity to do that head over heels falling in love thing.
Mhm.
It feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels like a fairy tale. It feels
Yeah.
so good. But then when it's coming down, oh, it's going to hurt.
It's gonna hurt
It's
real
gonna
bad.
hurt real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need that, and
Yes.
you grow from that. So
Mhm.
another thing, learn from your breakups.
Yes.
Learn from them, not regret anything. I have no regrets for any relationships I've
Same
ever
here.
had, but I learned from them. So that's very important. Learn
Yes.
from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, talk to your sister.
Yes,
We
talk to your
talk-
sibling.
We're like each other's therapists.
Yes,
We don't need a
definitely.
therapist.
We
We
don't
got
need
each
a
other,
therapist.
okay?
Yes.
But yeah, growing that relationship with your sister or any
Yeah.
friends, growing that, making sure whatever you're gonna go through with your life or whatever you got going on, not to neglect those friendships
Yeah.
or that relationship with your siblings. So
Yeah.
keeping that important as well.
Definitely. So
Mhm.
it's so important, that sisterhood bond. Like
Yes.
my sister mentioned, even if it's not with your blood sister, you know, a close friend.
Yeah.
So having that sisterhood bond is very important.
Yes.
Another thing is travel. You know, if there's somewhere you want to go,
Yeah.
go to that place. You know, and that's the thing too, is that the world seems so big until you start traveling, then you notice it's so small.
Yes.
It's so small.
Yeah, it is.
Just get your passport if you don't have it. Travel the world. Travel outside of the U.S. And when you do that, it opens your eyes up to so many different
It
things,
does.
different perspectives. You get to see how others live outside of America, and
Mhm.
it will really change your overall perspective of life, really.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely do that.
Also, sister, not settling for what you deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, not settling with anything of your goals,
Yeah.
any relationship that you have, not settling
Yeah.
your job, anything like we said in our other video.
Yeah.
Not to settle because
Don't
life
settle.
is so short
Yeah.
and you want to set your bar high and not low
Absolutely.
at all.
Absolutely, sister.
Mhm.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Another thing too is knowing that you're not going to be perfect, you know, so trying to strive for perfection, It's okay. You can try it. It's not going to work.
It's not
Okay.
gonna work.
You're not perfect. No one's perfect. So just understand that. Especially when you're going into relationships, just know that no one's perfect. No one has a perfect relationship because no one is perfect.
Okay.
So when you see on social media out there, ladies, it's not real.
It's fake.
It's all fake. So if you're trying to have your relationship be like so and so because of their social media, just stop it because it's not going to work. It's fake. So if you want to be fake, go ahead and do that.
Don't do it.
Other than that, don't do it because it's not real.
So, sister, no one opinions matter.
No.
Like we said before, you shouldn't care what people think about what you got going on with you.
Yeah.
This is what you want to do. This is your life. You only live one life. Live it right.
Yeah.
Live it the way that you want. Create your own story. Create your own movie, you know, and eliminate others that don't belong there.
Absolutely.
Listen to your inner thought.
Yep.
You know, and which is God, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, let God lead you.
Yep.
And yeah, sister.
Yeah, that's important too. Your relationship with God, making sure He stays number one, is going to help you have a successful life. Okay, it's going to help you get through those hard times and embrace the good times.
Definitely.
So, number one, relationship with God.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing would be saving money.
Yes.
You know, we love spending our little girly trips together and stuff, and our little shopping trips. So make sure you save a little bit of money.
Yes.
Even if it's like $50 or whatever your income is, balance that and making sure, you know, in your 30s, you'll be able to live that lavish life that you want. Don't expect it. Well, some people are more blessed than others when it comes to financials. That's okay. But don't expect that to be like, oh my gosh, I want to buy this, this, and that, and buy like a mansion at 20. That's not really realistic.
Not
So set realistic goals so you can save your money.
Yes, sister, and I'm glad you brought that up too, ladies. Just understanding that you're going to be where you need to be at the right time.
Okay.
So that person's life that you're watching, like we said on social media, is not your life for a reason. It's not your life. That's not your story. Everybody has a story, so be patient.
Yes.
That's another thing. Patience is so important. It's a virtue.
Yeah.
And if you are patient, but you're striving for these goals that you have, they will all come all together. Yes. So you're going to see the success. So keep staying focused. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes we feel like the light's not there. It's real dark in here, but no, there's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. So, sister, holding yourself accountable.
Absolutely.
You know, like we said, no one's perfect. You're not perfect. So if you're making a mistake, say sorry.
Yeah.
You know, don't think that, oh, it's them. It's you.
Yeah.
You
sometimes
know?
it's you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're the problem.
You're the problem. But it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
We can all be the problem sometimes. But it's like how you grow. And as a woman, you should want to be holding yourself accountable and accept criticism and stuff like that, because it's going to build you up to be a better woman.
Absolutely. And sister, I'm glad you mentioned that criticism part. Accepting criticism is so important because you may take it as critiquing. Sometimes it's just a learning experience. Sometimes it's somebody who wants to see you grow. So they're just pointing out something so that you can get better at it.
Okay.
So when someone gives you critique, even if you take it in a way where they're attacking you, just be like, hey, let me look at this, maybe look into it. Once you start doing that thing, sometimes you're like, wow, this is a game changer.
Okay.
Thank you for that critique because that's what I needed. So not feeling like when somebody criticizes you, it's bad all the time. It's not always bad. Sometimes just take it and be like, let me try it out, and it works. So that's another point too.
Definitely.
Another thing too, sister, that we need to tell everyone is not knowing when to end a relationship and a friendship. You know, especially friendships. Those long-term friendships, sometimes they don't serve you anymore, girl. And it's really sad because you're mourning that. You know, you're mourning those lost friendships, just like you mourn a relationship when it's over. It's the same thing. Allow yourself that, but understand that, you know, not everybody's supposed to be in your life forever. Some people have a season, a reason, everything, you know, all these different things. Sometimes they're there for 3 months. Sometimes they're there for a few days. Sometimes they're there for the rest of your life. So not everybody's there to, you can, like my boyfriend always says, you can't play with each other for 20 years. You know, like you're eventually, the kid on the block is going to move out or go and do something else. Like you can't play forever. And sometimes that's just what it is. So I hope I said that right. That's how you said it.
It's true. It sounds right to me, like you said. And it makes a lot of sense because we all grow up.
We all grow
up.
up.
And everybody grows up in different ways. And that person that you used to play on the block with is somebody that's totally different.
Now.
They might have different morals. So it's okay to cut them off. People think that, all this time, this is not, like you said, the memories. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. If it's serving you no purpose, leave it alone. Learn to cut people off.
You have to learn to cut people off. And it's okay to cut them off because it doesn't serve you anymore.
Right.
So, and that's when you need to move on. Maybe you can build a new relationship and friendship with someone else.
Yes.
So, understanding when to end those friendships, and it's okay. So, another thing too, ladies, is understanding that you are in full control of how people make you feel. So when you feel a certain way, maybe change your thought process or move yourself from that situation, because you have control over your own emotions. You allow people to make you feel the way they make you feel.
Exactly.
So remember that. When you have a moment where you feel like, less than what you should be feeling, which is down and, not pretty or unappreciated, just understand that you don't need to be in that situation. Remove yourself from that, and also don't allow that person to make you feel that way. Control your own emotions.
So if you want to be down today, but be happy tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And it's okay to be sensitive.
Yes.
We're sensitive creatures and creatures of habit.
Yes.
And that's okay. And I feel like God made us this way so we can show others how to express themselves.
Absolutely.
Men, they don't know how to express themselves. Some men don't. And they need to learn. So that's how you can contribute to, your relationship and stuff. Say if your man is not really, trying to be open about a lot of things, just say, it's okay. It's okay to be a little sensitive for a second,
to be in tune with your emotions, have those down days, and understanding too that not every day is going to be the best day of your life. You're going to have those days where it's like, this is a bad day. Okay, but knowing that you have those backups, to make you feel better. So do that thing that makes you feel good. If it's shopping, if it's going to get a little drink, if it's hanging out with your friends and family, like find something that brings you back to that happy spirit. Don't allow that one day to ruin your whole week. And sometimes even in the day, if somebody did something rude to you, don't allow that one moment to ruin your whole day. Tomorrow's not promised to us. Not even the next moment is promised to us. Anything can happen. So don't allow somebody to overtake you in that way where that one thing they said ruined your whole day. Don't allow that to happen.
Don't do it.
Keep that joy spirit because you deserve that.
Definitely. I agree, sister.
Yeah.
So this was a good topic.
Yeah, there's so much, and that's just some of the things that we learned in our 20s. There's so much more. I'm sure you all have some wisdom too. Those who are in their 20s or older than your 20s, we would love to hear what kind of advice you have for those who are entering into their 20s or in their 20s and didn't experience any of these things yet. So, and we're all still learning. We're all still growing. So I'm excited to see what life has in store.
Me too.
So there's so much that we go through, ups and downs, but regardless, we're here. And we're doing good. So thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe right now.
Do it.
Go ahead. Click the button.
Right now.
We see you. We're watching you right now. Do it.
Yes. It helps us out. Do your part.
Do your part.
We love you guys.
We love you. Thank you so much. Until next time, we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe.